I woke up last Monday to news that would have seemed like science fiction a few years ago. OpenAI's launch of deep research isn't another AI tool, it's a watershed moment that's making me fundamentally rethink everything I know about human expertise and professional knowledge work. Imagine an AI agent that can conduct comprehensive research and deliver detailed reports in minutes, tasks that would typically take teams of experts busy for days or weeks. As someone who spent 20 plus years in the consulting industry, I can tell you this is big. Let's understand deep research capabilities. Deep research represents something truly special in the AI landscape. At its core, it combines OpenAI's latest O3 reasoning model with sophisticated web browsing and reasoning abilities trained through end to end reinforcement learning. But what is truly remarkable is how it thinks. Yes, it thinks through complex research problems. It doesn't just search and compile the information, it reasons about it. What I mean, it backtracks when needed, it adapts its approach based on what it finds in real time. I'm really impressed by its ability to analyze user uploaded files, create data visualization, and most importantly, cite specific passages from its sources. And this brings a level of transparency and verification to AI generating research that we've never seen before. And it's like having a tireless research assistant who never sleeps and had read every document on the internet. I've tested it and I will share with you in a few seconds. Let's see how this new technology can transform professional work. The implication for professional work are staggering, and I've been watching them unfold in real time, trying them, and putting myself in the shoes of different professionals, and I will show you what is the outcome. For example, in healthcare, doctors are using deep research to analyze decades of medical literature, clinical trials, and patients' data in minutes. So, tasks that would typically require medical researchers weeks or months can be done in minutes. Felipe Millen has shared on X recently how deep research helped him review the treatment options for his wife's specific cancer case. So his wife has a cancer and has different options for healing this cancer, and yeah, the choices, the options were very difficult and complex to consider, and the doctors were not able to really take the decision on their behalf. So, in order to understand the different options and to consider the patient's unique characteristics, he used a deep researcher, and in a fraction of the time it would typically take, he's been able to make an educated decision on what to do. Let's take another example. Marketing teams can use to gather competitive intelligence and consumer insight at unprecedented speeds. A marketing director I spoke with described how their quarterly competitor analysis, which used to take a team of two people for a week to complete, was accomplished in just 2 hours with deep research, providing even more comprehensive insights than the traditional approach they used. I, I have personally performed such a marketing analysis. Let me show you what it looks like. Um, Here we go. Let's start by the beginning. I wanted deep research to give me a complete market analysis to analyze the agentic AI market and identify potential opportunities on this market. I I wanted it to perform really a regular market analysis that we see in marketing, analyzing the offer, the demand, the competition, the opportunities, and really I asked for a rigorous analysis of the market and solid recommendations for penetrating this market. Uh, before, so as you can see here, this is my prompt. Before going further, deep research asked me for some confirmation questions. For example, target region, where are you looking for to have a market? Are you looking for B2B or B2C? Do you have some investment capabilities? What is the time horizon? What is the technology scope, and so on? So I answered all those questions. Basically, I wanted something could be implemented right away with limited investment, and that could, I mean, the most important was the opportunity, and whether it's B2B, B2C, whether it's a region or another was not important for me. So I answered here those questions, and after 8 minutes, and after going through the analysis of 22 sources, and you can see here the thread, the thinking thread it went through during those 8 minutes, going from one source to another. So this is how it built it, and you can see here the different sources that were used. Very, really incredible, really impressive. Let's go through the outcome. The outcome is this: agentic AI market analysis, market overview. It starts with defining, of course, what do we mean by agentic AI, market size and growth. So analysis with all the sources, as you can see. Several factors are propelling the growth of this market: the need for automation, advances in AI technology, enterprise digital transformation. I'm really impressed by all this. Analysis of the supply and demand dynamics, customer support, enterprise productivity, compliance and data and risk. Then it goes into the competitive landscape. Startups and new entrants. 2023 saw an explosion of startup activity in autonomous AI agents fueled by venture capital and generative AI boom. It goes through all this again in detail. Look at this detail. So I put this into a Word document. It was more than 25 pages, just to show you the level of detail it produced. Opportunities for market entry. So now it's analyzed the competition, it's analyzed the demand, and now it's going into what can be the opportunities. Um, uh, So low code, no code agent building platform, that's the first opportunity that it identified. An agent marketplace ecosystem, that's very interesting. So basically building a marketplace can be very interesting. A vertical specific agent solution. Um, Agent training and customization services. That's very funny. I mean, can you imagine opening a training center for agents? Middleware or agent orchestrator tool. Okay, indeed, if companies start using different AI agent tools, we need something to kind of coordinate and orchestrate all those. That's not all. After identifying those opportunities, it identified the challenges and risks of implementing those opportunities, and it's not finished. Then, as well, a go-to-market strategy, how to implement it. Wow, look at that. Look at the detail. Look at the sources. Look at the how strong all this is. Uh, so this was to give you an example of what we can do in marketing. Now, let's talk about the financial sector. What used to require teams of analysts working for weeks can now be accomplished in hours. So imagine a comprehensive market analysis for a new product launch. I mean, typically what I've just shown you, traditionally, this would involve dozens of consultants working for weeks, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. And with deep research, you can compile and analyze this information in just a few minutes. Let's talk about another field that will be deeply impacted by such a technology. It's the legal professionals. They are witnessing a similar transformation. Case research that once required junior lawyers to spend days in legal libraries can now be completed in minutes with deep research, not only finding relevant cases but also analyzing their applicability on current cases. Um, I did another analysis that I can share with you. Two other analyses that are very interesting. The first one is basically to build this video. Uh, I wanted an in-depth analysis of the impact of OpenAI deep research on human expertise, and I asked it to perform this research, and this is what came out of it. So of course it's a big document that wouldn't be, I mean, I wouldn't be able to share this in a YouTube video or in an article, but I used it as a fuel to help me build the content that I'm sharing now. So you can see again here, like a very comprehensive analysis. I did another interesting thing is I asked deep research, tell me what, give me what are the 5 to 7 most important news that happened between the 28th of January and today, which the 4th of February. So basically, over the last week, what did happen in the AI agentic space specifically, and give me give me an overview of what happened in the news, what I need to be aware of, and this is what came out of it. So. Uh, Agentic AI Week, development from January 28 to Feb 4th. Uh, so OpenAI ChatGPT evolved with deep research. So basically, what we are talking about is part of the news. As you look at that, what happened? It explains what happened, why it matters. What are the? I mean, give here the sources. Another news is enterprises embrace multi-agent AI. So ServiceNow and Salesforce just released during the week new products to orchestrate AI agents. It talks here about the 500 billion Stargate project and how it will impact agentic AI. I think you've understood. That's really impressive. Let's go back to what is the impact of all this on human expertise? What can we expect? This rapid transformation is creating what I call an expertise gap, a growing chasm between traditional human expertise and AI capabilities. So let me be frank, it's both exciting and unsettling. So traditional technical skills, the kind of skills we spend years acquiring through professional training and experience, are becoming increasingly replicable by AI at a pace that's hard to fathom. Think about this. Medical students spent years learning to diagnose diseases and recommend treatments. Now, AI systems like these can process thousands of similar cases in seconds, drawing from a knowledge base far larger than any human could accumulate in their life. Financial analysts could pride themselves on their ability to spot market trend and analyze data. I mean, all this can be processed and analyzed simultaneously, and the tool can identify patterns that human analysts might never even notice. So all this is available now to anyone that has just a computer or a phone. Let's talk now about something that is crucial. It doesn't mean human experts will become obsolete. No, we won't become obsolete. Instead, our roles as experts will evolve in fascinating ways, I believe. Consider healthcare again. While AI might excel at diagnosing and identifying treatment recommendations, the human doctor's role is shifting. Still here, huh? but shifting towards providing empathy, explaining complex information, making nuanced ethical decisions. So the value is moving from pure technical expertise to uniquely human abilities that AI cannot authentically replicate. So, what does it mean? We need to build future proof competencies that are complementary to what AI is bringing on the table with deep research. As we navigate this transformative era, success lies in developing what I call the three competencies of the future. These competencies of the future form a comprehensive framework for thriving alongside AI, each playing a crucial role in our professional evolution. So let's start with the first one, being AI ready. Being AI ready means mastering the art of AI collaboration. So it's the ability to guide AI systems, to verify their outputs, to ensure they align with the broader objectives and ethical considerations. This is where the expertise that we've built, that is our own expertise, it remains extremely valuable. It's about us distinguishing between a good analysis and a bad one, and guiding the AI to improve itself. So basically, I've shown you some analysis. If I were not an expert in those different topics that I show you, I would not be able to say it's a good analysis, it's a detailed and solid and strong analysis, because okay, the knowing the field is the only way to know that. So I recommend. So a key thing here is about understanding how AI thinks, to be able to manage it, to be able to uh, yeah, to guide it, and to understand where it might fault, or where we can give it some freedom and some autonomy. So in order to do that, it's about keeping experimenting on a daily basis. It's about also following the news of what are the new technologies coming out and the new opportunities. So I recommend dedicating at least 15% of our working time to staying current with AI development and experimenting with those new AI tools. The second key capability is about being human ready. Being human ready is about cultivating what I call the humics, those uniquely human abilities that AI cannot authentically replicate. So they include genuine creativity. I mean, unlike AI, which combines existing patterns to create things, we humans create from our unique life experience, from our emotional depth. Uh, it's our it's about generating truly original ideas. This is what we can do, that draw from our personal narratives and our emotionals. Another of the three humics is critical thinking. This goes beyond the AI's data processing capabilities. It involves nuanced judgment, ethical consideration, and the ability to understand context in ways that only humans can. It's about questioning assumptions, evaluating evidence, making value-based decisions. It's about ethics. It's about managing ethics. The third of the humics is social authenticity. So while AI can simulate interactions, only human can build deep and meaningful connections based on shared experience and genuine empathy. So this includes emotional intelligence, leadership, the ability to inspire and to motivate others. The third of the three competencies of the future is about, I mean, the two first one were AI, being AI ready, the second was human ready, and the third one is being change ready, which is crucial in a world where the pace of change is accelerating exponentially. This means developing resilience and adaptability, seeing change as an opportunity rather than a threat. It involves maintaining calm amid disruption, proactively seeking ways to grow and evolve. A practical example I share is how some professionals regularly rotate their role or take on new challenges specifically to build their adaptability muscle. I think it's really a muscle, this adaptability. So what does it mean? Looking ahead, the emergence of deep research signals a fundamental shift in how we think about expertise and professional work. So rather than viewing it as a threat, I see it as an extraordinary opportunity to evolve our roles and focus on higher value activities. So the future belongs not to those who resist or try to compete with it, but those who learn to work alongside it while cultivating their irreplaceable human qualities. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.